Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with our boxing action. 6 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black-coloured shorts trimmed with gold. At the weight B scale, 9 stones 11 1/2 pounds, taking part in his 21st professional contest, presenting from the Steel City of Sheffield, Daniel Thorpe. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the dark blue shorts trimmed with silver. At the weight B scale, 9 stones 12 pounds and 14 ounces. From 13 contests, he has 12 wins. 2 of those wins coming by way of stunning knockout, with only the 1 defeat. Presenting from Southend-on-Sea, Danny, the Essex Boy Hunt. Timekeeper once again is Mr. Bob Edgeworth from Bromley, and the referee is star referee Mr. Larry O'Connell from Kent.
You punch it on target, make sure you do as you're told, and the best man win. Good luck.
6 3-minute rounds.
Go. 14th fight here for lightweight prospect Danny Hunt, the self-styled Essex boy from Southend, in the blue and silver trunks, who manager Frank Maloney rates as a star of the future. He's boxing 6 rounds at lightweight against Daniel Thorpe in the black shorts. An awkward Sheffield journeyman who can be quite difficult to pin down. Good start from Danny Hunt with the right hand. Hunt not known as a puncher, but his 2 inside the distance wins have come in his last 2 fights, so perhaps his power is just developing. He's only 21, Glenn.
Yes, I think that's what they're working on. They just want him to sit down a little bit more and get a bit more power in his punches, and he seems to be doing that. And obviously the last 2 stoppages will have done him well, and his confidence will be high, and he'll be looking to try and get the stoppage here, I think.
The skills are there. A precocious amateur talent, especially as a junior, with the famous Repton Club at the East End. And he's starting positively here. Thought one of those guys who's difficult to look good against, from the Brendan Ingle camp in Sheffield, who seem to specialise in that style with the likes of Junior Witter and Johnny Nelson, and of course Nassim Hamid before that. But Hunt straight away commanding the centre of the ring, looking to box his way into range. Nice double jab.
Thorpe just carrying that chin a little bit high, just sticks that up. That's what Hunt will be aiming for. Just trying to get close, get in range, and then put his shots together.
And he has been stopped in the past, Thorpe. But Hunt just has to catch him right. Decent cluster from Thorpe.
Well, Thorpe's going in confidence a little, trying to put his shots together, and just for the first time push Hunt on the back foot.
And Hunt turns southpaw. Good overhand left, switches back to orthodox.
So that was probably Hunt's best shot so far, that left hook.
Just loading up on his shots a little bit too much, Danny Hunt. Very keen to impress. A nice head movement, trying to work his way inside.
I think of anything so far, I think you're right. He's just a bit tense. He's trying a bit too hard to impress Hunt, and he's loading up and just needs to loosen up a bit.
Should the jab be the key, Glenn?
Well, I think he just needs to get himself loose, start pushing the jab out, and then his rhythm will come much better. One of the problems with having a couple of stoppages now, he's looking for that too much.
Quite an even first round. Danny Hunt trained by Alan Smith, who's actually got a couple of fighters on a promotion in London today, and is going to get in the car and go straight back, straight after this fight. So he's hoping for an early night.
We see just the one loss, 21 years of age. You know, good career so far, 13 fights, 112, just that one loss on a cut eye. And, you know, he's starting to develop a little bit, get a bit stronger, and starting to pack a bit more of a punch. And there's a nice left hook inside. But you heard his corner just trying a bit too hard, and they want him just to relax and settle down a bit.
Put him under pressure, let your shots go first. But you
Nice,
must
calm, collected corner. Second round here of a 6-round lightweight battle. Danny Hunt, the prospect, in the blue and silver trunks, looking to pin down the elusive journeyman Daniel Thorpe from Sheffield. Tricky customer who can make you look bad. Danny Hunt, the winner of 12 fights out of 13, one loss on cuts, which he did avenge, Glenn.
Yes, he did. So he's settling into it a lot more now. But he just needs to relax, put his punches together and just up the tempo a bit now, I think, Hunt.
Decent right hand from Hunt. But he's only landing with one punch at a time. He's having problems letting his combinations go against Thorpe. Thorpe boxed only last Saturday, in Scotland, against young prospect Jamie Arthur, the Welsh Commonwealth Games champion, and showed what he was all about then, losing on points, which is the norm when he boxes a decent prospect. Hunt just stepping up a little bit more now.
Thorpe still managing to give Hunt a few things to think about, and Hunt not able to get his combinations on.
Danny Hunt just shakes his arms, a little bit of tension there, trying to relieve it. How do you look good against someone like this, Glenn?
Well, I think you got to put the pressure on. He's using the jab now. He's a pretty easy target to hit Thorpe, so Hunt shouldn't have no problems. He just needs to use that jab, move in behind a solid jab, then put his shots together, then look for combinations.
I mean, I guess the key is not to get frustrated from Danny Hunt.
Yes, I think so. I think, a nice solid pressure. And the key is to relax, I think. He needs to relax, use his jab and just keep the punches going.
Thorpe for his part, 5 wins out of 20 fights. Good right hand from Danny Hunt, timed that well. Thorpe doesn't look too hurt yet, as Hunt tries to step it up. Decent body work from Hunt.
Well, I think that's good from Hunt.
Good right hand. Good straight right hand. It's a counter punch. Seems to be working out the keys to success here, Danny Hunt.
Well, the jab works so well. I think that's certainly one of the successful punches he throws. He needs to keep using that jab.
And stepping up the pressure and the work rate, just getting more into range, Danny Hunt. A more impressive second round for Danny Hunt in this lightweight clash.
Listen, don't try so hard, but you must admit you're too far off the rope.
Right, Alan
short
Smith's telling him in the
jabs
corner.
with long right hand, drive it through him, okay? You just got to work that jab inside and then chuck your shots, okay? Yeah, don't dig down.
Nice, calm,
Get your shots
closed
in
corner,
front.
Glenn.
Well, that's what you want in a corner.
Get
You
your
want to
shots
come
in
back
front.
and you don't want to see people panicking when you sit on your stool, and you want some good comments. You want something that's just going to get you doing the right thing.
Good accurate work from Danny Hunt.
Yeah, good success rate for him there. But he's not wasting an awful lot. He's stepping in. Good to see him use the jab better now. He's trying with that jab. There's a long right hand, just a little bit too far out to deliver that shot to its best effect.
Just at the tail end of the punch. Third round here, Danny Hunt looking to extend his record to 13 wins out of 14 fights against the awkward, elusive Daniel Thorpe of Sheffield, who's posed him a few problems here in the first couple of rounds. Danny seems to be warming up to the task in hand. Good head movement from Danny Hunt as he presses forward. He is a box of tricks, Daniel Thorpe.
Well, he should be starting really, I think, Hunt to start working Thorpe out. And he's posing a few too many problems than you'd want to see Hunt have. So I think he needs to step in a little bit. He's giving him a bit too much respect.
Danny Hunt has learned his trade around the gyms of Britain, sparring with some of the top prospects. Sparred with Alex Arthur recently. Used to spar with Paul Ingle, Graham Earl, Scott Harrison. So impressive the other night. He's got a good variety of punches, Glenn.
Yes, he has. I like it when he switches to the body. I don't think he does that enough. Obviously, it's easier to hit Thorpe's body. He doesn't move that as much as he does the head.
Good left hook from Danny Hunt. But again, success is coming in single punches, not in combinations. Tries to feint his way inside to get within range, but Thorpe fighting pretty effectively off those ropes.
Switch hitting Thorpe, moving from southpaw to orthodox, and that's made it even more difficult for Hunt.
Danny Hunt, just 21 years of age. He is maturing, turned pro quite young at 18. His best years obviously ahead of him. But is getting frustrated here by Thorpe, who's proving awkward, elusive and tricky. He's a spoiler, isn't he, Glenn?
Yes, he is a spoiler, and it's good. Really, this is the sort of fight Hunt needs. On his move up, because it's experience. He's been set problems. He's got to try and work them out.
Dominic Ingle in the corner with Daniel Thorpe. Dominic, one of the boxing brothers, son of Brendan Ingle. The famous stable of Sheffield fighters.
Keep southpaw with you. You know what to do with you. You've got to stick to your right, you've got to come this way around. You can't get you trying to put that back hand on you. If you stand southpaw and just fence it, just think southpaw, nobody comes in, him off the back foot with left and step off to your right. Right, deep breathe.
Well, the corner there pretty happy that he's getting through this. And he's not making Hunt look that good. There's a long left hand again, just moving away from the punch.
And again, it's the single punches that Hunt's connecting with.
Just double the jab. When he gets on the rope, don't go 4 and 5. You're getting 3 shots and stepping off it. You need to keep him on that rope, right? Now do it. Big punches.
Fourth round of 6-3s at lightweight. Southend prospect Danny Hunt looking to continue a good recent run against Daniel Thorpe of Sheffield, who is proving a little bit tricky. Danny Hunt has stopped his last two opponents.
Well, I've given him everything on my card, Hunt, but just not impressing as he should. Thorpe doing what he does best and just made it a little tough for Hunt.
But at the moment, Hunt isn't looking like he's going to be able to stop Thorpe.
Standing, looking at Thorpe a bit too long, needs to find an angle, get in much quicker.
What would you have told Danny Hunt in the corner?
Well, I think I'd want to up his work rate and just put his shots together, just relax and just keep the shots going in. Too long he's waiting around and then there's too many single shots. Use the jab, couple of jabs to get in and then open up.
Thorpe negative a lot of the time. Is there a danger when you're a prospect coming through and boxing guys who are just being negative all the time that you'll get into bad habits yourself? Good right hand from Danny Hunt. Thorpe teases him.
Well, he can get the shots on, but again, it's single shots. The problem for Hunt is that he just gets a bit frustrated that Thorpe takes the shots and don't seem to have that much of an effect.
Perhaps those 2 stoppages have done him a disservice.
Well, I mean, I think they'll have done him good, but then you start to think after a couple of stoppages that everybody hits is going to fall over, and that's, you know, he's not noted as a puncher, so it's something, you know, he's got to work on. What he needs to do is throw lots of shots.
Thorpe looks quite comfortable under the pressure, despite the sporadic success of Hunt. Gets through with a few counter shots of his own, although they do look arm punches. Mounted sustained pressure from Danny Hunt, but then Thorpe skittles his way around the ring and out of danger. Frustrating night for Hunt so far.
Well, it shouldn't really be. It should just be your good work and good experience. I mean, he obviously wants the stoppage, so that's where it gets frustrating. But he shouldn't be looking to the stoppage. He should just be looking to go about his work, because, you know, he is fundamentally, he's a boxer.
Danny Hunt reaches in with his punches a little bit at the end of the 4th round.
Shots on when you stood there. Don't speak yet. Don't speak yet.
Well, the body shots you called for are there, Glenn. 32 shots landed to the body from Hunt, but without much success. Thorpe untroubled.
The right hand is sitting low. Right hand.
Well, he got a few decent body shots on. He has tried to mix it up and show a bit of variety, Hunt. And I think, you know, for the most part, his performance hasn't been bad.
Would you put it down as just a learning fight so far?
Well, very much so. You know, that's what Thorpe's in there for. You know, this is what he does. You know, he's there to test youngsters coming up, and, you know, he's a bit of a survivor, and he's managing to survive. And at times he's giving Hunt something to think about.
Fifth round here at lightweight. Danny Hunt to rack up his 13th win in 14 fights, but having a frustrating night against Daniel Thorpe of Sheffield, who's boxed in quite a negative fashion, making Hunt look a little bit predictable and bad at times. Bit of showboating to start the round by Thorpe, with an ungainly style, does know his way around the ring.
Yeah, that's the thing, really. You know, he's ungainly, but he does know what to do, and in the style he fights in, you know, he brings it across okay.
I mean, he holds his head very high, but he seems to find his way away from punches.
Well, he's always moving, and he's moving, leaning away, so he's on the tail end. But, you know, Thorpe has been stopped in 6 of his fights, so, you know, people can't find that chin.
Combination from Hunt for the first time landing with more than one shot in succession. That's the key.
I think what this has shown us really is that Hunt is not a puncher of any sort of note, really.
Hunt has scored stoppages in his last 2 fights. Not stopped anyone before that, but maybe that flatters to deceive. We wondered if his good left hook from Danny Hunt, wondered if perhaps he was maturing into a puncher, but not much evidence of that tonight, Glenn.
No, there's none. I think a little bit he's tried too hard to find the punch.
Good body shot. Hunt drops down, claims a low blow. Referee Larry O'Connell tells Danny Hunt to keep them up.
Yes, that one did just stray a bit below the belt, and Thorpe making an awful lot of it.
He's been given some time by Larry O'Connell to collect himself.
There's the shot. It didn't look too bad. It was low, and he was ready to give him the warning, but it didn't look as painful or as bad a shot as Thorpe's making it out to be.
Thorpe's taking advantage of that, you think?
I think so. You know, he's buying a bit of time and getting a little bit of a rest.
Just when Hunt looked to be increasing his work rate and finding some success, but he's straight back on the attack and looking for body shots again.
little right hand reminder that he's still there from Thorpe.
Good timed left hook from Danny Hunt. He's definitely increased his tempo in this, the 5th round of 6 at lightweight. Thorpe, such an elusive, awkward target. Always moving one way then the other, switch hitting, leaning back from punches and then tying Danny Hunt up inside. Again, Hunt reaches with his punches a little bit instead of stepping up.
Yes, I think one of the problems for Hunt is he does seem to be, when he lets his shots go a little bit out of range, he could do just stepping, you know, about 4 to 6 inches further in when he lets those shots go.
And Daniel Thorpe survives another round. Dominic Ingle smiles in the corner. He's quite happy with the way things are going.
Well, he knows that's what his man's in there for, and he's happy the way it's working.
He's losing the fight, Thorpe, but happy to go the distance.
Yeah, well, obviously, you know, that's what he's there. You know, fight a week ago, it's another payday. You know, he did quite well in his fight a week ago, taking the Commonwealth Games gold medalist Jamie Arthur the distance. So, you know, he's happy with his work.
And there's that borderline low blow again.
Well, it definitely did stray a bit low. He needs to just keep an eye out for doing that too often, Danny Hunt.
But it did seem that was when Danny Hunt was having some success with body shots. Coincidence?
Well, just one now and again they do stray a bit low.
Final round here of the 6-3s at lightweight. Prospect Danny Hunt up against Daniel Thorpe in the black shorts. Had a bit of a frustrating night with the Sheffield switch hitter. More success later on in the rounds. But Glenn, you got it clear to Hunt.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's winning the rounds. He's doing the better work all the way through this. Just, you know, he's a bit frustrated at his own work rate and his own success rate. And I think, you know, that's a problem. He's just got to relax. He's resigned himself to the fact that he's not that much of a puncher.
Thorpe has been stopped before, but he certainly does know how to survive now.
Well, I think he's improving in his role as a survivor and a journeyman. You know, that's what he's there. He's getting a little better at it.
Full of skills from Danny Hunt, 3 times NABC champion, young England rep and captain. Still looks like he could do some maturing physically. Just 21 years of age. Again, Daniel Thorpe ties him up in close to stop him working. Thorpe only won 1 of his last 11, so not really as ambitious as you would hope. But as you say, Glenn, quite content to go the distance.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing, and you know, he's making you know, look a little ordinary at times.
Will Hunt have learned from this?
Well, he should do. That's what he's there. He knows it's frustrating. What he hasn't got to do is get disappointed with himself. He's got to try and see what he's doing wrong. You know, look at the tape and see, you know, what he can do to be better next time.
Danny Hunt, the winner of 12 fights out of 13, 1 cut-eye loss to Leroy Williamson, which was avenged. Says he was quite happy to have the pressure taken off him with that loss, especially when he did win the return. But manager Frank Maloney rates him very highly and says he wants to kind of let him off the leash this year. Is he ready, Glenn?
Well, I think it's time when, you know, he has to. He's fought an awful lot of the journeyman types, and you know, he needs to just move up into the next league. I think that might even bring him on a bit.
9 of his 13 fights have come against Nobby Nobbs fighters from Birmingham, who are notorious survivors. Journeyman looking to last the distance. But no question that Hunt's ahead in this fight. 6 rounds over, Larry O'Connell raises Danny Hunt's hand. Wins on points. against Daniel Thorpe, but an educational but frustrating night's work for him.
Well, Thorpe's arms shot up in the air. At the end there, he did what he had to do, and he got through it, and he's happy enough with that, and he did well.
Overwhelming success for Hunt. Over twice as many punches landed.
But Thorpe managed not to let him have it all his own way, and I think, for that's a success for Daniel Thorpe.
That's right, Daniel Thorpe smiling. He's quite happy to have gone the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, referee Larry O'Connell has scored the contest for Thorpe, 54 points. For Hunt, 60 points. Your winner, Danny the Essex Boy Hunt.
So every round to Danny Hunt, and he racks up his 13th win in 14 fights and could be a name for the future at lightweight.